Hello everybody, welcome back. It's Asta the Greek, and today we're continuing Projectedensgarden Chapter 1. As you can see by the bing bong ding dong, investigation is over. And it's time for the class trial. Who killed Wolfgang? Let's find out. Oh, it's not voiced. Okay. I thought it was going to be fully voiced, but I guess not. Alright everyone, that's time. Please drop whatever it is you're doing and proceed over to the Tree of Ignorance. Don't make me wait too long, otherwise you'll be in for a shocking surprise. Get it? Because your trinkets can zap you. Anyway, just get a move on. It's time. Oh boy.
Fingers crossed.
You two, go on ahead. Jessica and I'll catch up.
Listen to me.
Okay, let's go, demon. Right. Ooh, I'm actually having chills right now. I got a goosebump, so I was like, oh man. Alright. Okay, it was like, why is it black screen for so long? Even I made the short trek to the room with the tree. Once there, we waited for the others to arrive. Man, I still think it's Diana. Oh, the fucking... the leaf. Alright. Everyone eventually had shown up. So how are you guys feeling?
Beats me.
Words wouldn't do the justice.
Yeah.
I'm feeling pretty bad. I can tell you how I feel. I don't even know what I feel. I'd rather we save the talking for the trial. Trial. Just a few moments time we're going to be down there. Down there in the trial room, fighting for survival, using only our words. Damn it, Damon. Get a grip already. Before the door in the tree opens, I need to ask Desmond if he had any information about the taser gun.
Hi.
Hey. Hey. Did you check the taser?
Right.
Right, I did. Any findings? Just one. The gun's blast doors were missing.
Huh?
Blast... what? So it was broken, it wouldn't work. Is what I see.
Eh?
No, not again! Hold on to something, everyone! Yeah, bro, why are you so dramatic? Do you have the earthquake? Was it? Did it happen in the original? I forget if it happened in the prologue or not. The Tree of Knowledge, a symbol of sentience, intuition, and understanding, exists here only as a barren replica. The Tree of Ignorance emulates the wonder of nature, but does not achieve it. And justly so, for ignorance often aspires to be seen as wisdom. Okay.
Shit.
Well, guess we gotta cut this conversation short. I'll explain everything during the trial. Let's not keep this goat guy waiting.
Holy.
He's the goat! In a bad way. Oh man, this is really happening. We're so screwed. We're totally gonna die.
It is how it is.
Bro's like, we're gonna die. Well, it is what it is. Let's die. If you go in expecting to fail, chances are you will. Very true. I think I cold, so I'm gonna wear my jacket real quick. Apologies about that. Might cut that part from the video. We'll see. Ooh, it's Christmas. Well, it's not Christmas today, but it's like the 22nd. Right, Christmas is gonna be there soon. It's a Christmas miracle. Alright. Should be good to go. Okay. Alright.
Game over, man. Game over.
I'm gonna think I failed even more because you said that.
Hold your horses.
Look at it this way. Who here are the cards more stacked against? The killer. 14 people working together to solve a murder, or one person trying to lead everyone else astray.
Are we ready?
Astray, the Greek. Sorry. If anyone's in for a struggle, it ain't the group of 14.
Do you think?
You make a good point. Statistically, the odds are in our favor here.
It'll be okay.
Exactly. Luck will be on our side.
No, it's not.
If luck was on our side, it wouldn't be in a killing game to start with. Yep, kinda true. Can I say something first before we go?
Oh.
What is it? It's a message for the killer.
What did you say?
A message for the killer? The person here who killed Wolfgang? Whoever you are, can you please step forward?
I want to help.
We don't have to do this class trial. If you can just find it in yourself to step forward and bring this whole thing to an end already, then please. I'm not buying this. I think she's going the extra mile to seem like a friendly girl here. I'm not buying it. This is the hypocrisy going on. If she's not the killer, I'm gonna be so surprised.
Come on.
If someone's determined enough to commit murder, they won't back down because of one person's pleas. Since we're on the subject, I'll look at the message for the killer.
Dumbass!
Don't forget that the punishment fits the crime, asshole. Enjoy the fucking death penalty.
Can I go now?
This seems more genuine. Consigned.
Slow down.
Yo, broski, wait up!
Um...
I guess if it's time to go. Yeah. Here we go. Alright. There was no mock trial awaiting us. No full murder designed to waste our time with a stupid mystery. This was undoubtedly real. Come on, Damon. Get a hold of yourself already. Taking a deep breath, I approached the opening in the tree. And descended into the darkness. I forgot where Wolfgang was standing, I'll be honest. Was he standing next to Winona? He might have. Because they're gonna have up in space there. It was the same. Same elevator, the same slow churning of metal, and echoing sounds of clunky machinery. And yet, something was different. Someone was gone. Someone who I never held in high regard, but who was still a person nonetheless. Person with feelings. Person with aspirations. Person with a family. Person who will never hear speak again. Not a single word. Yep. Surprised Jet isn't next to Mark. Am I ready for this? Was what I did during the investigation the best I could have done? Will it be enough to carry me through this trial? Will it be enough to lead me to Wolfgang's killer? I won't know until I do it. Until I face this trial head on. There's no way I can place my faith in the other people here. There's no way they'll come to the correct conclusion. Freud's like, it's all me. Our survival depends on me. Yeah, because Wolfgang was helping a lot in the previous trial, but now he's gone. The elevator began slow snapping me back to reality. I adjusted my tie and stood up tall. My movement stopped completely. The doors in the front of us opened.
Rise and shine.
Somebody call an ambulance. I think I've caught a case of deja vu.
Isn't this lovely?
It feels like only yesterday we were playing detective with the corpse of a crime scene. My, how insouciant and chipper so many of you used to be.
How interesting.
After all that back and forth over a simple how-done-it mystery, I'm truly curious what today's trial will yield.
Yeah,
Just to remind myself, our names are on the podiums, right? Eager to start, are we?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, to find your podium, just look for where your name is written.
The show must.
Come on now, hop to it! I'm so excited I can barely wait a second longer. I really don't want to do this.
Oh, crud.
You gotta do as he says, though. Otherwise, that enforcer lady might get mad. Grace is like, oh my god, not her again. Okay.
Hey,
It's okay, everyone. If we work together, we can do this.
we can't give up.
Right, guys? If we work together, we can solve this case. So come on, let's do this. For Wolfgang. Please let it be Diana, it would be so funny. I know Snow would be sad if Diana died right away, but like... Diana is too suspicious. If she's just genuinely nice this whole time, it would be really lame, I feel like. For me. Because I've been like waiting to see if she's truly evil or not. It was an expression I couldn't help but feel conflicted over, in a moment where I shouldn't have been focusing on my feelings. An expression of unmistakable fear. Here we go. For days now, I've been angry over the mock trial. Angry at how much people resented me for telling the truth, how they twisted my words and assumed my intentions. I'm angry, but it didn't mean I wanted to be right. I would have been happy for reality to prove me wrong, for no one to buckle under the pressure of the killing game. But good endings like that only exist in stories. Reality was apathetic to what we wanted. And the events of today proved we were at its mercy. Yep, there he is. He's blue. So I stood there on my podium, conflicted. To think this tragedy could have been avoided had people just listened to me. But who was it that encouraged everyone to turn on me? Who was it that encouraged everyone to trust each other? If Wolfgang hadn't been so naive, if he just told people to protect themselves rather than each other, then maybe he would still be here. I feel like the main issue that Damon and the people in the writing team are not addressing is the fact that, at least so far with the clues, it seems that whoever killed the Wolfgang lured him in under the false pretense that he or she had his blackmail. So if Damon had come forth and talked to Wolfgang about it and say, hey, I have your blackmail, then Wolfgang wouldn't follow the letter because he knows that Damon had it. So realistically, it's not Wolfgang's fault that he died. I guess it is to an extent, but at the same time, Damon is also at fault for not showing him his blackmail. Obviously, Wolfgang could have tried to kill him for this, right? We don't know for certain. But Damon was also at fault for what happened. Although the others may have failed at preventing Wolfgang's murder, I, at the very least, can solve it. I'll uncover this killer, let them face the consequence of their actions. I'll solve this case and survive. Would you like to save the game? Yes, sir. Save the game. How much time do we have? I want to break the trial into small episodes as well, because like last time it was a whole huge trial thing, and I feel like not many people watched that. It was like the whole trial in one video, you know. Last trial in session. Here we go.
Let's get this started, shall we?
I hope we're starting with the goat again on the top.
Welcome back to the trial grounds, everyone. Unlike previously, today will
Oh
be no circus.
man.
No mockery woven with stitches and needles.
Wasn't that the name of the prologue?
A true, fair, and proper trial will commence. A battle of wits between the blackened and the spotless. I doubt I have to explain the rules to you again.
Oh man.
But even so...
The portrait is a lot larger than I thought. Had it always been this big?
You must vote for who you believe is the blackened. If the blackened receives the majority of votes, only they will be punished, and the rest of you will resume your killing game experience.
Oh, I still can't believe they baited us with a fucking trailer.
However, if you vote for the wrong
The person who betrayed everyone's trust. Man, shut the fuck up, you're dead.
then expect
believe
no
they did that.
sympathy from your hosts. All spotless students will meet a tragic end, while the blackened will be granted release from this academy.
Okay.
Happy discussing! We pray for your survival and success!
I don't know if you are or not. I guess the game will last longer if they win.
Can someone please break this silence?
You just did. Congrats, Kai.
I don't want to talk about this.
Oh.
Wolfgang deserves justice, but putting everyone's lives on the line like this is just cruel.
Oh, crap. Without a lawyer, we're totally screwed.
True. You better call Saul, girl.
Whenever I turn my head, I keep expecting to see him at his podium.
Oh, don't cry, Toshiko. He's in a better place now, you hear?
I don't know if that was the voice acting part or if... I forget the name of the VA for Ingrid. It sounded like it was Toshiko, and I was like, is this like an accident, or it was because of the way she was delivering the line? Crazy how Toshiko is still here.
Sick bastards did this. Whatever it takes. No matter if I have to kick the brains out of every single person here, I'll find you.
Do you really gotta resort to violence?
She got really affected by Wolfgang's death.
Let's just stay calm, okay? Making peace with our situation is, the first step in handling it.
Do we think Diana is
How the
safe?
hell can I stay calm when there's a killer on the loose? That bastard is watching us right now, fully content putting our lives on the line. that what you call peace?
Yeah.
Being at the mercy of some dickhead silent observer?
Now this was in the trailer. Like,
Well, nobody knows for sure if the killer is even a silent observer.
it could be you.
If anything, the killer might try to feign innocence through other means.
Yeah, Louise is trying to get her. She's getting her blood back. Like, this is my turn to shine. Revenge, bitch.
For instance, pretending to be outspoken about the case.
She's not outright saying it,
Are you accusing
but
me of
she
something?
is accusing her. Yeah.
I mean, what you did during the investigation seems really
And Louise
suspicious.
does know her secret, so she probably knows something we don't.
What did Grace do?
She stood in front of Wolfgang's dorm room and wouldn't let anyone go inside.
Yep.
Intentionally or not, it really hindered our investigation.
Because of Grace, almost everyone who planned to investigate Wolfgang's dorm gave up and went elsewhere. It was only after some of us started protesting that she finally relented. You know, for someone who seems so adamant about finding Wolfgang's killer, it's odd she tried to conceal potential evidence.
Yep, Grace is in a
I'm
rough
not
spot now.
saying Grace is definitely the killer. I just think we should be cautious of her.
She has an alibi, though.
Huh?
Grace couldn't have murdered anyone. Because she went to the game tournament.
Grace attended the tournament? Does that rule out committing the murder?
My son was like, no, but she had to be the killer. She had to.
Well, yeah. We had to be at the dining hall by 9 a.m.-ish. Which was like half an hour before...
Here's the thing. She wasn't there all the time. She showed up near the end.
The tournament after it started either. Nobody I know of, anyway.
There weren't many of us there. Had someone disappeared, it would have been obvious.
So, Grace is off the hook? Wow. That plot thread resolved itself quicker than I was anticipating.
I don't know. Maybe there's still more to it.
So Jean, Grace, and Kai attended Cassidy and Jet's game tournament.
I don't think they're like...
And me.
Arthur.
And Mark.
Damon and I also attended the tournament. We can also vouch for Grace.
Yeah. As much as...
You guys aren't lying, are you?
Why would they lie about that, though?
What the heck? Are you
Yeah, it's 8
seriously
people.
doubting 8 testimonies?
If the 8 of you were really together when Wolfgang was discovered, then Kai, doesn't that contradict what you said before the investigation?
What did he say? Forget.
You told everyone you and Damon found Wolfgang first.
Oh yeah,
How's
because they
that
don't
possible
know.
if you guys never left the dining hall?
Yeah, he doesn't know what happened.
I never said I didn't leave the dining hall.
But earlier you told us you were with the other attendees.
That's because us partygoers left the dining hall together.
Mm-hmm. When the blackout struck, the tournament folk joined arms and headed straight downstairs. I would know. I saw him.
There was a blackout?
You don't remember?
Actually, I don't recall a power outage either.
Yeah, it's not everyone had the blackout.
Look at that thing! Did an alternate timeline converge with ours?
The AUs are real. Insert the Doctor Strange, but it's Wolfgang. This is the only timeline we win, Damon. I have to die for you guys. Why is it that some people can recall a blackout and not others? Thinking back on the testimonies I've collected, I could probably make an educated guess. Blackout affected one building. Yeah.
I got it.
Was the first answer. I was like, okay, I don't have to change anything.
The reason not everyone experienced the blackout is because only the building containing our dorms was affected.
Yep.
If I had to guess, the courtyard and tree area are connected to separate power sources.
But that makes the most sense, though.
So the tournament attendees were affected, yet they left the dining hall? Why not stay put until the power returned?
Because we were the ones who brought it back.
Yep.
It didn't seem like the power was being restored anytime soon, so
I know.
we took up the challenge of fixing it.
Her hand is poking from the podium. Unfortunate, it's okay.
Boom! We found a spare generator lying in one of the storage closets.
Of course, then we got
Yeah.
She's right. The 8 of us split into 4 pairs and inspected a storage room each.
Because of the toaster trinket map, we know which ones too. Eva and Grace check storage closet A. Jet and I check storage closet B.
I love Cassidy. Whoa!
Damon and Kai check storage closet C, and Jean and
What was
Mark
the black
check
screen
storage
there?
closet D.
Yeah, I was with Grace. She can confirm being with me too. Yeah, we were together.
We find I wasn't with her.
Oh, I didn't realize.
It's okay, Elise. You tried.
I'm so sorry for what I said earlier.
Sorry? You're sorry for accusing me of murder.
Okay, Grace.
Sorry doesn't cut it.
Calm down.
Two-faced bitch. If you really want my mercy, then get on your knees and beg for it.
Okay, Grace. I would like you to calm down, please.
Whoa! Uncool, dude.
I'm cool indeed.
Hang on. Even if you aren't involved in Wolfgang's murder, you must know something about his last known whereabouts.
Yeah, she does.
What makes you think she'd be privy to that?
You see, there's proof Grace spent last night with Wolfgang.
Hey, yo.
Grace and Laura.
Hey, yo.
Talk about an unexpected pairing.
Cassidy and I have the same brainwaves.
When I investigated Wolfgang's room, I saw a bunch of golfing equipment inside.
I don't think Desmond knows that they switch
Also,
rooms.
There was a blue woman's jacket tossed over the mantle of Wolfgang's bed.
Yep.
He's right. I also saw the equipment and the clothes.
The clothes are understandable, maybe. But why was golfing equipment?
Yeah, not everyone knows of this, huh?
Yo, little history dude. Wolfgang must have spilled the beans with you, right?
Why would Ulysses know anything?
Common courtesy. If you're gonna have a one-night
Yeah.
you gotta let your roomie know in advance.
Okay, so I have the same brainwaves with Jet and Cassidy, clearly.
Common courtesy also says
Yeah.
wash your mouth around children.
Yes, ma'am.
So if I'm getting this right, Ulysses is bunking with Wolfgang?
It's Ulysses, not Ulysses. Okay.
Well, we only shared a dorm for one night.
You aren't bunking with him anymore?
No, because he's dead.
Let me provide
No.
some context.
Sorry, that was
As you
uncalled
may
for.
remember, after Desmond suggested everyone bunk together, the male students were directed to the dining
Okay,
hall.
we gotta go back to this
Once
whole thing.
there, we
Okay.
played rock, paper, scissors to determine who would partner with who.
I'd like to imagine
Jet
that he
partnered with
doesn't
Mark,
remember this, he's
Desmond
just
with
reading from the
Jean,
notes.
Damon with Kai, and I with Wolfgang.
Like he doesn't have any recollection of what happened.
Those were the pairings at the time.
Can I? Oh, I can. Never mind. So I was thinking that you can save during the trials, but I guess you couldn't save during the mock trial? Or maybe I was not pressing the correct button. I don't know. Never mind.
However,
Forget
the
what I said,
following
guys.
day, Grace and I agreed to swap rooms.
Yeah? Why'd you do that?
For reasons.
Totally not suspicious.
Yeah, I have to tell us the reasons.
It was a win-win situation. I get Grace out of my hair. She gets me out of hers.
You two were originally bunking together?
The pairings were decided via a game of tic-tac-toe. I wasn't big on my partner being chosen for me. So when the opportunity arose to change that, I took it.
Thus, I became Winona's roommate, and Grace became Wolfgang's.
Can confirm. I watched the whole thing play out.
Since the room swap happened the night after we implemented the bunk buddy system, that would mean Grace and Wolfgang have been bunking for about a day and a half. Ugh, gross.
The was gross.
In that case, Desmond was right about those two being together last night. Grace, did Wolfgang act strange at any point? Like, maybe he said something
The white gross.
maybe had trouble getting to sleep.
No. Nothing weird happened last night. Nothing happened last night, but...
Something's in my fucking eye. But?
The morning of the murder, this morning, Wolfgang told me he felt sick.
Yeah, Wolfgang was lying. Bro lied. He lied. Twice.
With a stomachache. It hurt so bad he couldn't get out of bed. I was gonna cancel my plans for today.
but he convinced me to attend the tournament.
Yeah, he didn't want you in the room.
So, I left his room right after the morning announcement. And yes, I'm talking about the game tournament. The same one Wolfgang acted all hesitant about attending. Newsflash, I changed his mind after breakfast yesterday.
Hold on a sec. That ain't what you told me this morning.
Oh boy.
Simply put, she felt like competing. Grace knew I planned to compete as well, so she asked me to be her sparring partner. Since you needed one to enter the tournament.
Oh boy.
She withheld information.
I mean...
that she did.
I mean, okay, here's the thing. I would do the same. I'll be like, hey, I heard you want a partner. I wanna play. Like, I wouldn't sit here and be like, well, you know, I had a partner originally, but now he's sick, so I'm gonna pick you. I feel like that's not really a bad thing to do. Like, I wouldn't...
Since I now know Wolfgang's condition at the
yeah,
time...
like, I wouldn't...
I can't say
that, hey, my partner is sick, can I be yours? But like, hey, be a partner?
If someone you cared for was in a vulnerable position, would you go around and admit that?
That is also true. If you couldn't leave the bed, and the dorms are, like, unlocked, who would prevent Jean from walking inside and killing him?
No. You would...
Alright.
When you put it that way. Man, sounds rough.
Mm-hmm. It does.
I think it's obtuse.
I don't remember what that means.
Huh?
Say we assume the best of Grace. She withheld information not to trick anyone, but to protect someone she cares about.
Also, gotta say, I apologize about the noise. Because, well, time has passed since, some of the recording I did earlier, so now there's more people in the house and it's more noisy. Unfortunate. So you might be hearing noise in the background. We'll see.
Should we make up the glaring contradiction in her testimony?
The glaring contradiction, definitely.
What the hell do you mean, contradiction?
Let's see.
If your bunking partner was too ill to make the short trek to the dining hall, how did he walk all the way to the boiler room?
Yeah, because he was obviously lying.
If Wolfgang really were bedridden, he would have stayed in his room.
Now that you mention it,
oh my god.
To reach the underground floor, wouldn't Wolfgang need to descend like 4 flights of stairs?
Is that many? Wow, it's that many. Alright.
It's nothing for a healthy person, but for a guy who's supposedly really sick.
Yeah, he lied. I think we established that.
It's not my fault it doesn't make sense. It's just what Wolfgang told me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Didn't we decide Grace wasn't the killer anyway?
That's not to say she doesn't know more than she's letting on.
Let's see.
I'm not withholding anything else.
I haven't done a single, like, non-stop debate yet. Is there more to the story than Grace is telling us? Too many people are letting their emotions cloud their judgment. I need to solve this mystery and set things straight. Alright, there we go. Non-stop debate. I was like, yeah, it's been a while. Alright, let's see. What are we looking with? Blood spots, game tournament timeline, Toshiko's fetch quest, stars blog. Okay.
Tell everyone the truth, Grace.
Let's see the first one.
I've got nothing else to explain. The last I saw Wolfgang, he was in our dorm room.
Yeah.
Okay, hear me out. Secret hallways.
Secret hallways? What?
We would have found those by now.
No.
Maybe Wolfgang was carried by the killer.
No.
That, or Wolfgang never told Grace he was sick.
I wouldn't lie about what he said.
What if Wolfgang used the elevator in the tree?
You're not helping.
Okay. It's the,
Why don't you tell everyone the truth, Grace?
It's the Toshiko's fetch quest and Cassidy's comment. Because they saw him outside. Right?
Okay, hear me
Has to
out.
be Toshiko's fetch quest.
Secret
It's not that. It's not a secret
We
hallways.
would have found those by now.
Maybe Wolfgang was carried by the killer.
It's not it either, but
That, or Wolfgang never told Grace
we don't know
he was
about
sick.
that.
I wouldn't lie about what he said.
Yeah, there's no point for her to lie about that.
What if Wolfgang used the elevator?
Alright, there we go. What?
My spec.
Alright. Are you getting another game over right away? Hold on. That's not the right one.
I've got nothing else to explain.
It's specifically, yeah? What? Okay. So black eyes, the blood spots. I don't think it's that. The other one is... I don't think that's it either. That's not it either. Maybe it's the carried one.
The last I saw Wolfgang, he was in
Maybe it's the Diana one.
Okay, hear me
Let's
out.
see. It's not that one. It's all the secret hallways.
We would have found those by now.
Yeah.
Maybe
It's this one.
Wolfgang
Okay.
No, that's wrong!
I was in the right mindset, alright? I just picked the wrong one. It's fine. We didn't get a game over right away.
It's true Grace's testimony isn't consistent with where we found Wolfgang's body. But that's not Grace's fault. The only person we should be blaming.
Yeah, bro lied
himself.
twice. He lied twice.
What the heck?
The guy all about honest.
Blaming him.
Okay, I'm hoping you don't be hearing that.
Simple. Because
Yep.
he lied about being sick.
Yeah, he was not sick.
You can cooperate. Can't you, Toshiko?
Mm-hmm. Come on, girl. It's your time to shine.
Investigation. You told me you saw Wolfgang in the hallways at 8:10 a.m.
That's after I left.
Mm-hmm. He was a lying man.
I remember.
I hope we get to see what his blackmail meant.
Ingrid. She developed a headache, so I went to the pharmacy to find some medication. The trip itself went fine, but when I returned to the hallway,
Yep.
I found myself face to face
with Wolfgang?
Yep.
Oh, the phone. Toshiko actually
She was the last person to see him alive.
we had a normal, pleasant exchange. He appeared perfectly healthy and even mentioned going to the tournament. Of course. He never made
Yeah,
it.
because he never went to the tournament. That was another lie.
I don't want to be that guy, but can anyone confirm
Ingrid,
this?
right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
I heard them chatting a while in my room. Though I was bedridden like a sitting ghost, I could still make out their voices here and there.
Strange. He told Grace he wouldn't attend the tournament, but then said the opposite.
Strange.
to Toshiko.
He lied. How did that happen?
Sounds like he was telling fibs to
Yep.
conceal his actual intentions.
He was not telling the truth.
And what's his true plan supposed to be?
You know that.
To go to the boiler room. Most likely.
Mm-hmm.
I'm lost. What business would a guy like him have down
You know what it is, right? Why did Wolfgang go to the boiler room? That I can also answer. It's the note. Where is it? There we go. Suspicious note. Yep.
This is it.
This is it.
During the investigation,
Okay.
I found this note tucked away inside Wolfgang's
Let's see.
blazer pocket. A lot of it is water damaged. The paper looks like it was ripped from a notebook, and the handwriting was done in ink. But some parts are still legible.
Imagine it's just Wolfgang Ulysses. Because he's writing and stuff. Secret, 8:15 a.m. Boiler room. Close the door.
This mentions the boiler
Yep.
room.
That's why he get there.
Exactly. The fact we found Wolfgang in the boiler room, and this note in his
I don't know if we saw that note in the trailer or not.
It can't be a coincidence.
I know we saw the other one.
This note must be the reason Wolfgang went.
Damon's note.
That mention of a secret sure is suspicious. I'm willing to bet Wolfie's reason had something
Yeah.
to do with it.
Agreeing to meet a stranger in some spooky dark place? Wolfgang had nerve.
Or he was just a gambler. I guess we've established that he was
Ulysses, Grace, do you remember
gambling.
Wolfgang getting delivered a weird note?
Why would they know?
No. The only time I recall him receiving anything was when Tozy
Yeah.
distributed
Who did
those
he have, I wonder? Whenever I found out, right?
I don't know anything about a note.
Really? Wolfgang shared nothing with you guys?
Guess he didn't want them to know what it said.
Yeah.
Right.
It's a secret.
If Wolfgang wanted to keep this note a secret, he would obviously want to keep the meeting a
Mhm.
secret too.
Then the reason he told Grace he felt sick.
Was to remove her from the picture.
Yep, he didn't want her around.
Once she's not in the room, Wolfgang has his opportunity to sneak out and head downstairs.
Yep.
That's also why he encouraged her to
And
attend the tournament.
that's why he died. Yeah, Grace was like...
Didn't this same guy ask us to share our blackmail with each other? Talk about double
That's
standards.
the veil of hypocrisy. God damn.
Are you sure he wasn't just trying to protect Grace?
I don't think so.
Maybe he knew he was meeting someone dangerous, so he thought it would be safer not to involve her.
No.
That does sound like something Wolfgang would do.
I don't think so.
Not to interrupt.
Yep.
But
Let's see what Ulysses has to say.
on the subject of blackmail, did Wolfgang ever confront the person he had?
Ooh. We don't know that yet.
Oh? You don't know whose blackmail he got?
Well, if you recall what Wolfgang said originally.
What did he say? For that reason, I implore you all to speak with the person whose blackmail you have, and them only. Even if the contents of the envelope seem horrible, give the person a chance to explain themselves. That was the biggest mistake we're doing. Shouldn't have done that.
Regardless of the blackmail's contents, it would be treated as a matter between the recipient and the subject of the blackmail, and no one else. Which makes me wonder, could whether or not Wolfgang confronted his person clue us into what had originally been written on that note?
I'm not picking up what you're putting
So
down.
you're saying that the person that got Wolfgang had was the one that called him out?
Somehow realized Wolfgang carried their blackmail, but never came forward about it. They could have demanded Wolfgang show it to them, hence the mention of
I don't think that it is.
However, if Wolfgang did confront his person, I don't see why that same person would then send him a threatening note.
I think it's unrelated to
At
that.
least act coy about information they both know.
If the person being blackmailed wasn't the one who wrote the note, who was?
Obviously, it would be the student with Wolfgang's blackmail.
Oh, I knew that.
Yes, the secret in
I'm
question
kind of confused
may
about that.
actually be a reference to Wolfgang's blackmail, not the sender's.
Yeah, that's what I assumed.
Is there any way to figure out whose secret it is?
We'd probably need to know whose blackmail Wolfgang had first.
Oh, I've got just the idea. Yo, person who Wolfgang had
She's not gonna show up.
If you give me your blackmail back, can you say?
Don't forget the person with Wolfgang's blackmail.
Oh, right. Hey, person who's got Wolfgang's blackmail. If you're innocent, say something already.
Yep. If I'm innocent, I should say something. Would telling everyone I have Wolfgang's blackmail really guarantee my innocence in their eyes? I don't know. Although everyone may follow my direction during the trial, since they can ignore the evidence on my side. When it comes to me, of all people, owning Wolfgang's blackmail, how do I know they won't suddenly change their tune? They might chastise me for not revealing his blackmail sooner, or maybe they'll think I'm confessing and accusing me of murdering him. It's like I wouldn't be able to refute their arguments, but do I really want to subject myself to all of that? Does the trajectory of this trial really depend on whether or not I even can pop up right?
I was hesitant to admit
Oh?
it, since I knew it would put me on the spot. But I'd rather be suspected than be the reason this trial comes to a standstill.
Are you
Hold on.
confessing? Do you have Wolfgang's blackmail?
Nah, not this.
Wolfgang has his.
Seriously? Way to be anticlimactic.
However, it's thanks to him that I have my own.
Okay, so Wolfgang has his.
Your own?
Wolfgang approached me the same day everyone received an envelope.
Yeah, so it's unrelated.
Funnily enough, it happened right after I'd finished speaking with my own person. He and we had a good talk. He gave me his envelope and asked me to take care of it, if you need the proof.
Ah, Wolfgang's envelope had the same signature.
Aye. I held on to the letter for safety.
Okay, so I don't think Jean did it though.
This should all been said sooner. I realized that. I suppose my pride was stronger than my rectitude. My mistake for stringing everyone along.
I mean, at least you're honest.
Yeah.
Truth. Thanks for letting us know, bud.
Damon, now if you, if Damon now is like, actually I had his. Yes, give suspicious.
To recognize, to
You should
acknowledge
not.
one's own misdoings is a most virtuous feat, I believe.
You shouldn't speak up now, Damon.
Right. It's very noble.
Yeah. I don't know. But now they definitely want. If I revealed my blackmail right now, would everyone here treat me the same? Would they be just as forgiving?
I take it our other blackmail person isn't gonna step forward?
I don't know.
If nothing happens, let's just have everyone recite whose blackmail they got one by one.
Huh? You sure that's a good idea?
No one's reciting shit. It was only a suggestion. Calm your farm.
Farm?
Even if we knew who had Wolfgang's blackmail, that doesn't
Yeah.
necessarily mean they're his killer.
Anyone could have
It's
just
annoying they
pretend they
won't
had
speak
it.
up, sure. But unlike John, they would actually need to reveal
Hope you can hear the noise in the
blackmail
background.
to prove they have it. This person might just want to respect Wolfgang's request to keep the blackmail between two people, especially now that he's gone.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Is it
What is
really
happening
okay
outside?
if we never find out?
Sorry about that.
Circumstantial evidence alone can't prove
I mean,
something beyond a reasonable doubt.
I guess we don't really need to know.
If we want to solve this case, we need indisputable evidence.
How long are we recording now? 41 minutes. Alright, I think now it's a good time to stop this part. So we'll continue the rest in the next episode. You take care and I'll see you next time. Bye bye everyone.